Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Syracuse Orange, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He hands it off from the gun. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Can he make it to the marker? Looks like Syracuse will have the first down.
That's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down on the third down conversion.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. The shotgun handoff here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to pass. It's McCord. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. We've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
They just felt that one coming. Third down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Three guys up front lined up. It's first down. The linebacker shifting around now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Dogs looking to run some tempo here. Looking to pass. It's Beck. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And the ball is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. And that one's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. Even at a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Georgia.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. That'll be delay of game. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Second down play coming up. To the air. It's back. Quick throw to his receiver. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw, and that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years, guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Gets into space at the 50. Brought down and crosses midfield to the 46.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Gets some space and on the 30. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
The Dogs are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Pena. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain. Get closer to midfield.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Runs through the defender. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To throw, it's back. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
That's an athletic play by the defensive back. Playing tight coverage, seeing the ball, and not giving the receiver a chance to get their hands on it.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Bulldogs will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Flips it with the running back, but he's got work to do. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
He'll hand it off. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now here.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Caught over the middle. It's Gadsden. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Syracuse lines up quickly. Play action here on first down. Trying to extend the play. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him. Pass protection a serious issue. Another sack makes it second and long.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Looking downfield, it's McCord. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After that incompletion, it's third down. And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
With great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
And then first down, right back to the running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to pass. It's Beck. Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The Dogs will come to the line to run the hurry up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Using his legs, it's ETN. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The offense will now quickly spend the timeout. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he scores. Touchdown, Dogs. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. They'll run it here. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Hands off to the left. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And then there's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Syracuse will kick it off to get the second half underway. He'll call for the fair catch here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Back to throw. It's Beck. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, that being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
First down. They're going to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes the catch downfield. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw yet again. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Oh, my goodness. That looked to be the defensive back who came flying up there to put the pressure on the quarterback.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush. Back-to-back sacks.
How about that? The defense does their job on third down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's fourth and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On first down, it's play action. Finds his man. It's Allen. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And here's the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Syracuse lines up quickly.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
To the air, it's McCord. Quick throw, testing the middle. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. Using his legs, it's Allen. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. It's a shotgun run call. And the ball to the ground. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Linebacker shifting around now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Etienne. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. First down here for this offense.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Grab behind the line, it's Smith. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Here's the option play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to throw. It's back. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Georgia 21, Syracuse 0.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. And the quarterback will just sneak it now.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And the Bulldogs line it up with 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. Goal line formation for the defense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And he's got it. So the 2-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. Syracuse lines up quickly.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are.
And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back. And
the protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's moving out of the pocket now. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. Touchdown, Georgia. And the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. fielded in the end zone. It's Haynes. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Tackle made after the completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Dropping back. It's McCord. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw.
Oh, that one's picked off. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
1st down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Now the try for 2. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. To throw, it's McCord. It's a short completion of the tight end. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Tries to get it to the running back. And is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they catch him? Past the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Wow, what a play. A defensive score.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play where they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Can you believe it? He's missed the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Syracuse 0.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They're going to run it. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. To throw, it's McCord. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, I'll be honest, Chris, I'm really surprised he's trying to get outside like this to try to make a play. He's not the fastest at all. I think he was just desperate to try to come up with a play, and, man, it did not work out. That is a significant loss for the offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the wideout. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
That defensive back played that route so well. Right on the receiver's hip. He saw the ball and just swatted it away.
Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at fourth down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. They do it for a second time. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Trying for a fourth down completion. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. He's got it near the end zone. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
It's going to be a loss on the play. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
That's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Ball back at the 6 for a second and goal off that loss. Scanning the field, it's McCord. The pocket breaking down. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you get the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Touchdown, Georgia. This one is getting ugly.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Haynes. He's tackled at the 10, not good field position to start the drive. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. This one has been a beatdown for the ages, a demolition, an evisceration. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Allen. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a 1st down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Bringing pressure. Looking to scramble now. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues